Hey there guys, my name is Marcus, and in this video I'm going to compare SPYD with VOO. In this video I'm going to compare expense ratio, then assets under management. I'm going to look also on holdings, what kind of sectors they have, dividend yield history, backtest performing, and also the fund overlap, so you will learn it all. Now if you have any other ETF and you want me to compare them, I'll be really happy to make a video on it. And also, really important to say guys, is that if you want to learn how you can make money with ETF, you will find the link on my course down below in the description. So without further ado, let's start. Here we are, SPYD with VOO. One is Issuer State Street Global Advisors and the second one is a Vanguard. Then we see the expense ratio, and VOO is cheaper by 0.04% comparing to SPYD. When we look even for assets under management and average daily volume, we can see that VOO is overperforming these two factors heavily. Then underlying index. Underlying index for SPYD is SP500 high dividend index. On the other hand, with the VOO is SP500. And you see the number of holdings that it's more diversified. Now the thing about SPYD, and I would even call it, I'm just going to search for it, that I have it here. Some negative things about it is that it got poor downside protection. Also, the recent returns weren't that great, and they don't really have the good quality companies, and we will get to it. I will show you straight away. And I'm going to also even show you the performance of both and the dividend history. When we look on the sectors here, we see that financials, SPYD is heavily 44%, VOO is technology 35%, utilities 17%, here utilities 2.52%, energy 10% for SPYD. Here energy is 2.40. Now we can see that right now it's 2021 November. Now let's say that if you would be, I don't know what technology will bring, like, because they're in all-time high, most of the technology sector. Maybe it will drop hard, then VOO will drop hard, and then utilities and financials and energy will grow with SPYD. Who knows? Like, I'm not going to predict the future. I'm just going to show you how they actually both work. Now, industrials 8.77. Here industrials only 1%. Now when we look on the holdings, this is when the fund begins. We can clearly see that Regions Financial Corporation, Key Corp, like many of these companies, I don't even know what they are about. Like, I don't know them. On the other hand, when I look on the VOO, Apple, Microsoft Corporation, Amazon, Alphabet, Google companies, Tesla, Nvidia. So you see many well-known companies, but let's see, and let's look on the fund overlap here. So when I'm going to have SPYD and VOO and find overlap, we can see that 100% of all of the SPYD 79 holdings we would find also in VOO, and only 15% of VOO 515 holdings we would find in SPYD. But they are overlapping by weight only on 10%. They are not overlapping for more. And we can see for what kind of companies they are overlapping. Pfizer, ExxonMobil, Corporation, Broadcom. And it's not much what they're overlapping. 10% is not high. Now when we look on a backtest, this is where the fun begins. Let's say we are going to start with initial amount of $10,000 and we are going to contribute $300 monthly. And then we are going to rebalance it, so all the dividends, we're going to even reinvest the dividends every year. Now SPYD and VOO, analyze portfolios. Look at this. With VOO, you would make more money comparing to SPYD. That yes, there are times when SPYD would outperform VOO, but we can clearly see that VOO had much better portfolio growth. Now, when we look right here, even 2020, like imagine everyone who would be investing 2020 in SPYD. Comparing, like, most of the time when I'm comparing SPYD with other ETFs and I look on a return of 2020, which was huge growth for a lot of companies, it was dropping hard, right? 2019, again, VOO was really good. Now, when we look here, this is the thing. When you look at this, SPYD got much higher dividend yield And from the dividend perspective, you would make more money with SPYD comparing to VOO. Look at this, 1.54 for 2020 comparing to 5%. But again, it depends if you want to focus also on your portfolio growth or just for dividends. And again, I don't really recommend investing into SPYD. That's my perspective, and I wouldn't do it. But again, that's me. Now, I don't really know. The companies doesn't seem to me as high quality companies with good financial history, and the thing is that I don't know if it's funded by debt and equities, and those sector imbalances are hard. And on the other hand, with the VOO, you focus on growth. But again, we are living in times that everything is an all-time high, and we don't know what the future will bring. So I don't really have a winner here. Yes, VOO is focusing more on the growth of your portfolio, not on the dividends. On the other hand, with the SPYD, you don't really focus on growth. You focus more on dividends. So that's pretty much it. Now, if you can have any questions, ask me down in comments. I'll be really happy to help you and provide you some guidance and support. You know how it goes, you know how it is. And yeah, check the course down below, how we can make money with it. Let me down below which one you like more. I'll be really happy to hear that. Thank you very much and have a great day and goodbye. See ya.